I'm Dr. Eric Fields, and I see dead patterns. Listen, you don't have a sixth sense when it comes to gambling. There are no patterns. It's all random. This is one of the most difficult things for compulsive gamblers to acknowledge or realize. So often, there's this magical thinking that comes with gambling, especially with certain types of gambling that is truly random, such as playing at the roulette wheel at the casino or slot machines. And sports gambling can be very, very random because, after all, you're betting on people that you don't know anything about. You don't know the details of their physical health, and you certainly don't know their mental health. And you do not know how two teams are going to play one another and the dynamic between them. And I'm sure you can recall many, many examples of teams that beat other teams that statistically shouldn't have. So, the first most important realization that you have to have as a compulsive gambler is that set aside your superstitions, set aside this idea that you are omnipotent or you have a certain edge when it comes to gambling. It is random. And if anything, the randomness is going to be more biased towards you being unlucky because when you gamble, by definition, as a compulsive gambler, you are gambling from an emotional state. You're not gambling from an objective state. You are not trying to look at your gambling bets in any kind of real strategic way. Even if you had, it'd still be random, but it's even more stacked up against you in terms of the odds because you're not doing this thoughtfully. You're doing this emotionally. You have to know that as human beings, we are hardwired to look for patterns. It helps us make sense out of our environment and out of our world. And you know what? A lot of times it comes in very handy. Think about when you're looking at patterns in terms of people's behavior, maybe people who you are intimately involved with, or friends or family members, and it helps explain them to you, right? It gives you some insight. And certainly, we can definitely learn a whole lot by looking at patterns in our own behavior. Patterns are important for helping us understand our environment and the world and ourselves and other people. And certainly, patterns are really important when it comes to certain areas of science. But I can tell you with certainty that there are no patterns in gambling. So often you're thinking that there's some kind of pattern or some kind of system that can figure this all out that can make you rich. Stop looking for patterns when they don't exist. There are only dead patterns in gambling. This is Dr. Eric Fields, and I'll have more to say about this at another time. I wish you all the best mental health. Take care.